the loss to Cincinnati. What's been the mood like on the team, and what have you seen from the players' response?
Guys are excited about this one. This is a lot of our guys have grown up in the state watching this game, watching this rivalry. A bunch of guys that have played in it a bunch. End of the regular season means a bunch to our guys, and it's a trophy game. I said that earlier, and important to us. They've been great.
Coach, I'm not sure if Dylan Gabriel was trying to drop a hint or not, but he seemed to indicate maybe there's a surprise on Friday regarding Mackenzie Milton. Is he getting closer to play? Is there a chance that Mackenzie plays against USF?
Mackenzie continues to get better and better every day. And I think as you look back at the weeks, you can see the progress that he's continuing to make.
Coach, with you losing potentially a lot of senior leadership on both sides of the ball, are there any guys in specific who you expect to step up and be part of the next generation of leaders on your team?
Yeah, we do. We have a good senior class. We got a lot of young guys that already are stepping into some of those roles and taking ownership on this football team. And I don't think it's ever about one or two guys in a leadership role or a position on your football team. It's about great leaders continuing to grab other guys and thrust them into those roles, and guys taking a hold collectively as a group, as a small group, and I think, once the season finishes up, you continue to build that in your off season in January and February. One of the tough things that was missed, I think, in some respects, just not being around each other as much this year. That some of those guys weren't able to have more experiences in that role.
Josh, what have you seen out of USF this season, and what are you looking forward to, maybe defensively against the Bulls?
Yeah, multiple in what they do on the defensive side of the football. I think they play really hard. They've had some injuries during the course of the season. I expect, this week probably them to be as healthy as they've been in a while, whether that's COVID or physical injury. And they've done a good job of creating turnovers and putting people in third and long situations. So, for us, it is about balance. It's about playing ahead of the chains. It's about taking care of the football. It's going to be critical in this football game.
Coach, I know things obviously probably aren't going to be finalized in terms of, seniors have an additional year of eligibility if they want to come back or not. Have you had those discussions yet? Do you know if any of this senior class has declared to you if they want to come back for another year?
Nah, I think those are things that you finish or look at as soon as the regular season finishes up here.
Josh, we talked a little bit about USF, but regardless of the specific matchups, what's difficult about facing a team that's only won one game this season? They've lost a couple close ones, but
Right.
what's the challenge of that?
Records don't matter. We've talked about it all week long. I think they've gotten better throughout the season. Lost a couple of close ones here as of late. In this game, in rivalry games, records don't matter. So for us, it's our preparation and our energy and continuing to build upon that. As we've gone through the season, I felt like we've gotten better at that. Hasn't always worked out on game day, but we've been more mature in the way we've built towards game day.
Coach, how important is it for your offense to play a complete ball game on Friday and not take their foot off the gas pedal?
It's important for us at the end of the day offensively to find a way to make sure that we're +1 on the scoreboard. It's all three phases playing together. It's the ultimate team game, man, and it takes everybody.
Josh, Tatum has stepped up the last 3 weeks starting games. What did you see from Tatum and his growth over the last 6 to 8 months?
Opportunity meets. He takes advantage of it. I think he's played instinctive. He's played physical. He's played downhill. He's defeated blocks. He's tackled well in space. I think he's gotten better every single week. That comes with more comfort, more experience, and seeing more and more things in live action. I only think he's going to continue to get better as his career unfolds.
Coach, with Thanksgiving being this week, obviously gratitude is a big focus of this week. And I know there's still a game to go, but you talk about maybe, do you feel grateful that since the season began for you guys on the 19th of September, that you guys haven't had a stoppage, you haven't had a postponement or cancellation yet? Is that something that you take value?
there's a lot of things I take value in this season. There's been some disappointment too, but man, a heart of gratitude is true for me. At one point, didn't know when you were going to be able to see your guys again, person to person, instead of doing what we're doing right now over Zoom. The opportunity to get to do what we love to do together, compete and have fun. Opportunity to go compete on game days and play and experience all of those different situations and environments together, and the opportunity, just grateful to be around these guys every single day. Absolutely.
Coach, kind of speaking of Thanksgiving, will there be a Thanksgiving with the team? I know with COVID protocols and separating people and getting ready to go down to Tampa, how will that work on Thursday?
Don't have all of that finalized yet, but we'll have a Thanksgiving experience together. It'll be unique to 2020 and COVID for sure.
Hey, Coach. I don't know. As a human being, I can't help but think about what happened in the game against USF in Tampa 2 years ago, and I can't help but be astounded by what's transpired in those 2 years with Mackenzie. How do you feel about the last 2 years and where Mackenzie is at right now? I read Andrea Eggleston's article, and I think you said that at times he looks like the old Mackenzie running scout team. I'm just wondering how you feel about the last 2 years.
You look back at where it started, the injury on the field. We were talking about gratitude. At that point, you were hoping to make sure that he was able to keep his leg, that he was going to be able to. The next hurdle was be able to walk normal, live a normal life. Now you're talking about him getting back on the field and competing at the highest level. A lot of gratitude that he's gotten this far in the process. It's a story of faith. It's a story of the human spirit, the strength of it. I think it's remarkable where it started and where it is currently. The best part of that story, though, is that it's not done yet, and the complete story hasn't been written. Spirit of gratitude that I've had a chance to be around it and see him fight every day. I think it's taught everybody inside of our building, everybody inside of this program, the strength of faith and the strength of the human spirit and what you can accomplish if you have those things.
Josh, you've been around this rivalry for the last couple of years. What have you taken from it, and what do you get from beating your rival overall? Big picture besides the win.
Yeah, obviously the win's what you're focused on. This is a game everybody pretty much knows everybody. They've played together in high school, played against each other, been on same 7-on-7 traveling teams. They know the opponent. They know who they're going against. It means a lot for everybody because you're going to live with this one, and it resides here in the state. And like I said earlier, it's a trophy game, and you're playing for something that has been inside of our building, and kids see it every day. So great opportunity for us to go do what we want to do on Friday and get a win.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Have a great day.